Oh man,
You hot, bro?
bro, it's hot as hell, bro.
Yo,
This don't make no damn
hey
sense.
man, it's a fucking heat wave out here, but we here, live and direct. What number?
Number 3.
It's number 3, right?
Yes,
We can't
sir.
count sometimes, man. Yo, better left unsaid. We back, your boy Shawn in the building,
Cash, man.
sweating and shit.
Yeah, I'm saying this where white people got hot lantern from. This shit ridiculous.
It is, bro. The temperature at my car was like 108. when
You
I got
sweating?
it.
You trying to play like you not sweating? You're sweating too. It's hot, bro. This is ridiculous. This is not regular Georgia heat, and I've been here my whole life.
Yeah, I've been here for a really long time.
Ain't
This
been
is
this hot in a minute.
It hasn't. I mean, I can honestly say it hasn't been this hot in at least the last like 3-4 years. Really.
Yeah, in fact, I agree with that.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with
it's
that.
fucking ridiculous, dog.
Damn.
These damn pants ain't helping, dog.
This man got on cargo in the jersey. This guy's nuts. I just realized that's ridiculous. Cargos in the jersey.
Yeah, the swoosh. Son, you got on sweatpants.
No, you got those the kind that turn the shorts.
No. I was looking for those. I was looking for those. They ain't had them shits, and I was like, damn.
Nah,
I'm
that's
just gonna
crazy, bro.
the cargos in the jersey.
If that's what
You
y'all do in New York,
don't like
bro,
the combo?
It makes no sense. It's do you know? Let me ask you. Do you know what corduroys are made for? Designed for?
Like the weather. I mean, like the
like-
cold.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Cargos are not meant for heat.
but these aren't regular cargos. You see the swishy nylon material.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, this is
I don't
swishy
wanna-
nylon
I don't
material.
wanna
Come on,
keep
dog.
criticizing this shit.
Son, it's 105 degrees outside, and you got on sweatpants.
Sweatpants is any weather. That's a fact.
No,
Yes, it is.
stop it,
Yes, it is.
bro. We don't wear You don't wear sweatpants in the heat, bro. Who wears sweatpants out?
Sweatpants been
Look
year
this.
round since since Yeezy dropped. That's a fact.
Oh, y'all going off that Yeezy
I'm
way?
just saying what folks be wearing.
Probably musty.
That's cool. I'm just saying what folks be wearing. What we doing?
I'm wearing these, man. Yo, man, let's get to it, man. Thank you for joining us again while he criticized us and the way I wear cargos. We're just having a discussion.
Cargo's overrated, underrated.
Cargos is actually underrated. Cargos is actually underrated because
Explain yourself.
to me, right? There was a long
Quick.
time. There's a long time that people weren't wearing cargos. Right around the time when the Bread 11s came out, that's when everybody was doing the army fatigue or the khaki
That's true.
cargos.
That's facts.
And then,
That's true.
as soon as that wave kind of died, as soon as that like Bread 11 wave kind of died down, the cargo stopped. You don't see that same combo, the black and khakis, the army fatigue white T-shirt. You don't see those a lot no more. You don't see a bunch of people wearing cargos like that no more.
Cargo's are overrated.
Damn, yo,
Them shits ain't been popular in a long time for a reason. I'll just say that.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that. That's why I said they underrated.
Overrated.
Oh man, you hate it. Back to our conversation
Go
we
ahead,
was
man.
having, man. We was having a conversation about, the best actors
Facts.
and I don't want to say our culture, but just like our favorite black actors, the best ones.
Well, yeah, this started. Let me get a backstory. This started off. I'm scrolling, and the only reason this came to my attention because this really irritates me when folks bring up this name. Somebody asked, "Who's the best black actor?" As in, like the greatest of all time. They clarified.
Okay.
Couple quotes going on. Everybody saying Denzel, Will Smith. Everybody. That's the go-to, right?
Yeah.
Even though that's so cliche.
It is very cliche, and I mean Will Smith's a little overrated to me. If you ask
I
me.
agree,
Yeah,
but we ain't gonna do that. Will
Yeah,
Smith been
he-
stinky
he-
for a little bit, but that's
For,
neither
hey,
here nor
listen,
there.
he'll fuck around, come at us.
It's the reason he slapped Chris, but whatever. Somebody answered Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Jamie Foxx should be nowhere near the discussion of great anything when it comes
Great?
to acting.
Great. No.
No.
Why?
Sir.
I want to hear this discussion. Why?
Well, how do you define great? Let's get into that.
How you define great? Just being able to portray your role in a great space to be able to make it believable.
Right. So that means just being good at acting.
Yeah. And you don't
So
think
great
that he's
don't
good?
include nothing else. I'm asking the question. Great.
I'm talking about when it comes to straight acting for me.
asking what
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm
included
saying.
in great acting.
Great acting, being able to actually really act, be able to portray a role and make it believable.
Right. And what makes you the greatest actor, and what puts you in that conversation? Because there's a lot of people that can do what you just said, right?
But can they do it good?
I'm asking you. There's
There's a lot of people who can act,
I'm
but there's a
asking
lot
you
of
a
people
question.
who can't act well. There's a difference.
No, I'm saying it's a lot of people. What you just described,
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx can do.
Oh, I mean, of course, like
so
you gotta
what
have.
separates that person and put them in the greatest?
Oh man, I mean, there's a lot.
Yeah, so give me 2-3 quick ones.
Your accolades. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
like just your performance on like the movies that you have, your
Okay.
your range.
Okay, cool. So accolades and range, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's go through. Well, this is your 3. It's not my 3. Actual performance, accolades, and range.
Yeah.
So does he have the accolades to be in that conversation?
I'll be honest with you, I have no idea.
No. Can you name 5 classic roles that he's portrayed?
5 classic roles?
Yes.
Ray.
The answer is no.
Ray
This
is one.
Yeah.
Let's see what else he did. Let me get into Jamie Foxx bag. I don't even know Jamie Foxx. Oh, his movies like that. Ooh. Hey, listen. I never say he was the greatest.
I was just asking a question.
Yeah, I think he's a great actor.
Listen, man. If we talking about greatness doesn't mean you're just really good at something.
Okay.
It means impact.
Yeah.
It means what you draw. It means the roles that you get are based off your level of performance.
Mm-hmm.
More times than not. It could be popularity, of course. What's going to draw the people in.
Right.
But also, when somebody wants this role to be portrayed by a specific person, they actually write scripts around who they want the role to be, right?
Usually they do.
So why is Jamie Foxx playing in Baby Driver?
Hey, I like that movie. It was cool.
Why is he playing in Booty Call? I'm just asking the question.
Son, you got to start somewhere sometimes.
I'm
Well, I
just
mean, the
asking the
Baby
question.
Driver, he was already...
He was established.
Yeah, he was established.
Because he did Django. He did all these greats. He did Ray.
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't he got that level again? If he's such a great actor that y'all claim.
Well, listen.
Because it ain't like he fell off in popularity. He's still running around here doing whatever he's doing.
What if he... I mean, he's actually in the midst of doing the Tyson movie right now.
That's what he's been saying for 10 years. And you know what happened? Hulu came out with a show called Tyson that's premiering next month, and it wasn't Jamie Foxx playing him.
Because they want a big screen. They want a big screen.
I'm just
film.
telling you what happened.
Hulu done came out with a bunch.
Hulu been running the game with these
Hey, listen, they much better than Netflix.
I don't have Netflix, so I can't speak on it.
Oh, you got Netflix to fuck about here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So who you think is the greatest actor, black actor?
We can go Idris. We can go Viola. We can go Forrest Whitaker. We can go Denzel. We can go Samuel L. Jackson. We can go Sidney Poitier, even though it's before my time. We can go.
Sidney was a while ago.
Yeah, Sidney was I think the first one to get
To really, yeah. I think it was Oscar or was it?
I think Oscar, yeah. You got my boy, Mahershala Ali.
He's been on the rock doing his thing for a minute too.
That's what I'm saying. We got
So
at least 30 to 40 people. We got 30 to 40, 100 people before we get to Jamie Foxx.
No, okay, now that's disrespectful.
I'm just keeping it a huncho with you.
Speaking of that, as you say that,
I'm
you
just
didn't
keeping it a huncho with you.
Hey, listen, I don't know what huncho means. Quavo?
Cut it out, man. What's your response?
So hold on. You said all those names. You ain't mentioned Will Smith not once.
Will Smith too.
Okay.
Yeah, Will Smith too. I mean, I think Will Smith a little older, but that's neither here nor there. Listen, man, Will Smith going through a lot right now.
I don't give a fuck about what that man going through. That ain't my story.
We want the censoring. I don't know what Will is liable to do at this point in time.
Yeah, he might see this.
He might see you.
I don't give a fuck about that nigga.
Okay.
Now he got money. I can't.
Exactly. I didn't want to bring him up. He forced it to bring him up. Anyway,
he's a little overrated.
Will Smith catalog as of late is overrated, but his early stuff, yeah, he one of them ones for sure.
Yeah, his early stuff.
Jamie Foxx couldn't fuck with Will Smith first 10 years. Let's leave it at that. Don't bring up Jamie no more.
Yo, first of all, you gotta stop disrespecting Jamie.
Don't bring up Jamie. Regina King, excuse me, I forgot. Regina King. Everybody is above Jamie Foxx. It's not close.
What movies Regina King got?
You got a computer right here, my brother.
Oh, I ain't connected to the internet, bro.
You a disrespectful dude, bro.
Yeah, bro, you couldn't even name it off the top of your head.
First of all, she just won all the Emmys in the world for Watchmen, one of the greatest series in the world. She been in all the 90s movies. She was the voice in Boondocks. I mean, damn, must I continue? I mean, damn, she was just in the shit you just watched, The Harder They Fall on Netflix. What's wrong with you?
It was cool. It's a cool movie. I liked it. I rocked with it. I'm just saying, you just out here disrespecting Jamie Foxx like he's just trash.
I didn't say he was trash. You said he was trash.
No, you're. That's how you're displaying it. That's how you're portraying it.
That's how you're receiving.
That's how you're implying it.
That's how you're receiving it. That's
bro,
two different things.
No, you said, bro, there's 34. You said 30 to 40. Then you said 30 to 40, 100.
Exactly.
Better than.
Yes.
Bro, that's
what you mean,
bro.
Yes.
Bro, it's like saying like, if you're an NBA player, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're number 4. There's 400 NBA players, and you're like, there's 399 people better than you. You kind of calling them trash.
That's what you think that is. That ain't got nothing to do with what I said.
No. You're calling them trash in their field.
No, you talking about what you think I'm saying as opposed to what I say.
Yo, listen. When you watch this,
putting words
when
in
you
my
watch
mouth,
this,
I
tell
didn't
me
say
how y'all
nothing
imply
about
that.
that.
Tell
I
me
said
how you
it's
imply
people
that.
he's not in the conversation for greatest. That's what I said.
You can't just say all these people are just way better than him. And he's. Are you?
I can say whatever I want to say.
No, you cannot.
What you talking about?
Bro, this is a world where you
Jamie
get
Foxx
censored.
is not in the
For
he's
that.
not in the conversation for greatest actors.
Is he-
That's what I'm standing on.
Is he great?
It depends on how you define it.
In
He's
your
very good at acting.
In your definition,
I don't
of
think
great,
he has the catalog to be considered greatest.
No. I'm just asking. Is he great in your mind?
He has great films. I don't know if he's great overall. I can't say he's great. No.
What do you do? All right, give me your three points to being great.
Consistency, number one.
Okay.
Consistency. Believability, like his actual performance. And catalog.
Okay. And
yeah, so you have to have at least a 10-year run of being that dude. You have to have consistently good films. So not just being that dude, because you can be the dude, because The Rock, the dude, he was in some trash shit too.
Oh, he was in a lot of trash
all
shit.
All that type shit. And your performances have to be great in all those.
Okay. And he ain't make it there.
Of course not.
All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, you kind of see that conversation through social media, right?
Right.
All right. So huge thing in our time, social media. You know, the Instagram, the Twitters, the Snapchats. I think people still on Facebook for some reason.
Yeah, Facebook's still popping.
Yeah, Facebook's still cool, but
yeah.
Social media has a huge impact on everything that we do, pretty much.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
In what way?
Like, do you think it's a positive thing? The impact that social media has on the climate of the world? Y'all letting that shit fly?
Alright.
Oh.
Harlem, sit down.
Yeah. So, like, do you think it's a positive impact on the world for the way? Yeah. Do you think it's a positive impact? The amount of impact that it has?
I guess it depends on your definition of positive. I mean, shit. A lot of people got rich off social media. A lot of people use social media to push their brands. A lot of people use social media. I mean, that's the number one way we get information. A lot of people.
You're right.
It replaced the news, so it depends on what you mean by positive. I mean.
All right. So, what do you say the pros and cons are for you at least?
I mean, we get to see naked women. That's the number one thing. Let's start with the foundation. A lot of DMs exchange and get to meet women.
Okay. All right.
Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Yeah.
And you want to dive deeper into that?
Nothing's impossible. You can do whatever you want. You can be whoever you want to be on social media. We started that when the internet came around. We was whoever we wanted to be behind the keyboard.
You're right.
But now you can add a little bit more. You know what
flair
I'm saying?
to it.
Yeah, flair to it. They got metaverse. I ain't got to the metaverse. I stopped.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm going that far.
I stopped actually social media at Twitter and Instagram too. I'm not doing TikTok. TikTok is weird.
It's a bunch of weirdos on TikTok. And
TikTok is weird. What you say?
I said
Photoshop. You're right. I forgot about the LGC.
Yeah.
I forgot about the OG.
That was the start of it.
That was the foundation.
That was the start of it.
As a matter of fact, Photoshop don't get enough slander. Photoshop don't get enough slander because it really created filters, all that.
But it don't get enough credit either.
Credit for what?
Listen,
man, credit for
it helped a lot of people.
Like you said, it helped people make money.
It helped people make money.
They do make money.
You can be in a video and Photoshop your videos to have ass and titties.
I'm telling you, they be scamming dudes out here. Dudes be out here paying for
That's
these
what I'm saying.
Photoshop
So who's really being hurt? Who's really the victims? Because we don't know who these folks look like.
Listen, men are always gonna be the victims, but we ain't gonna talk. That don't be talked about enough. That don't be talked about enough. We be getting robbed out of our money. Dudes be doing, but they also stupid. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Listen.
Nobody put a gun to your head.
Nah, but you lied to me.
You
You supposed to look like this, but you look like that.
As a matter of fact, I don't even think women trust dudes that don't have a social media. Y'all want to be able to find out what they're doing in some type of way. So, I'm telling you.
It's just like that Frank Ocean song, that Facebook.
Oh yeah.
That little story. It was like they was dating for a long time.
Stay out of this. You not rocking with Team Franco, man. We talking about classic albums, man.
Anyway,
he
was
still
talking about they was together for a long time.
Talk about you know nothing about this man. Turn that Woody Hutton off, bro. Don't with that shit. Shoot.
Oh, that's that shit.
That is one. That's actually my favorite song. Let's do that.
Yeah, waiting to excel. You before your time, sweetheart.
What?
It's alright, man. You good, man.
But yeah, man, social media. Only thing I remember I realized how crazy social media was when like folks started taking cleanses. That's how you know the shit was serious. When you got to take a break from something, that's how you
break
know.
for 30 days.
It's like taking a break from alcohol. You don't do that because you drink
that
a lot
much
type shit, or you drink regularly. So that's when I knew it was real. Damn, I just thought about something. That's crazy. Anytime you gotta take a cleanse or a break from something,
that
you're doing it too
damn. But is there anything that you can do too much of?
Hell yeah,
like
everything you can do too much of. You can make too much money. You can be too famous. You could be too private. Anything.
I don't know about too much money part.
When you start making too much money, you become a target. As a matter of fact, you watch Narcos. You know when you start depositing too much money, that's when the feds alert. Oh, we about to flag his ass. Yeah, remember when Chapo was bringing all that shit through the state? You know what I'm saying? Get his ass out of here.
$10,000 a day.
Exactly. So yeah, you can't be
Everybody
too pretty. Exactly.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Especially for a dude, if you look like this way, then be like, nah, you gay. Yeah. If you look like this, you a bum.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a woman.
A woman? Do you think? Oh, she got plastic surgery.
Yeah,
same thing.
Something about her just.
You can be too much of anything. Your car can be too nice.
Too
now
nice.
People want to break into it. People think you're doing shit.
People think you scamming, you drug dealing.
If your teeth are too white,
you got veneers.
Weird.
You got veneers though. Them shit's
I
fake.
Them shits look weird.
Them shit's fake. Like why? How are they that white?
It's exactly
like you've never touched. Like you never put nothing in your mouth.
You ain't got no yellow in your teeth. So you think it's a sign of hating?
What?
I think it's a sign of
what?
hating.
What's the sign?
Everything is hating though.
It's too white. Oh.
No, that's not hating. That's a regular thing.
You too pretty.
No, but it can be seen as hating.
That's not true.
Your car's too nice.
Because the only reason two exists is because there's a norm and there's regulations.
There's a norm for who? For you.
For people.
No, it's a norm per person.
For people.
It's a norm per person.
So if I see an 8-foot tall man, is that a norm for me?
It depends on.
I'm asking the question.
No, it's not a norm for you. It's not a norm for you. But if I'm from New Zealand and if all my brothers.
My point. That's my point. Thank you.
It's not the average. But I'm just saying.
It's he gonna try to slice it. It's not no unique situation. If you see an 8-foot person, that's considered a giant.
But you're talking about like too much money or the car is too nice. But that's.
No, I was just asking. I was giving a situation.
Just say if you grew up in a family with a whole bunch of basketball players and stuff like that, and everybody is 6 foot, and it's like now you go around a school and it's like, damn, everybody 5 foot. Like I'm not used to seeing this.
But you changed.
You
changed what we talking about though, because we
talking
about.
Changed it.
I said no because you talking about hating. We're talking about hating.
Yes, and we started talking about white teeth. We started talking.
Yeah, and then you went to the 8-foot person.
I'm about to tell you how we got here. I'm about to tell you how we got here.
I'm hating.
Y'all said, is it hating when somebody points out that something gets too much of something? I said no because let me finish. Let me finish my statement, please. Y'all said, is it hating when somebody points out that something is too much? Correct?
And I said it can be.
I'm saying we all agree.
No, I'm saying it can be considered.
Right, cool. Yeah. So when I said, how is it hating if I point out an 8-foot man? Is that considered hating? Because that's abnormal.
You're 5 foot. Yeah.
Technically, yeah,
that's hating if I point out he's tall.
No, listen, no.
No, y'all didn't let me finish what I said about the 8-foot man.
Go ahead.
He finished my statement.
Go ahead. You got it.
I said if I point out that wow, you're really tall, that's hating.
No, not if you point it out.
Think my point exactly.
No.
Do you see my point though?
No, I don't. You know
I didn't.
You said. We talking about the whole part of the too much.
Yeah,
that's my point.
Too much.
Oh wow, you're too tall. You're really tall. That's hating.
No. That's two different things. Saying you're really tall, saying you're too tall.
I asked, it's too tall. It's saying wow, you're too tall to be here. Is that hating?
Yes.
That's hating.
You're too skinny.
Y'all,
you're too
can we stick to the scenario I'm talking about?
No, it's the same thing.
I want y'all to answer what I'm talking about.
You changed our scenario.
Tell me why telling somebody that's 8 foot tall, you're too tall to be in here.
Like you said, you changed our scenario.
Yes, so is it hating if I'm working at a roller coaster and say you too short to ride this ride? Is that hating?
No, it's a requirement on this.
So you're making my point. So if I tell somebody you too tall to be in here,
is that a requirement?
No,
the building ain't but so tall. The building ain't but so tall. You too tall to buy this car, sir. You can't fit in the car.
No,
that's fact.
No, that's not a fact. That's not a fact.
Shaq had to sell his cars because he couldn't fit in the car. It is a requirement.
No, it's not a requirement.
If you have a weight, they tell people that weigh over 300 pounds, you have to buy 2 seats because you're too big. Is that hating too?
That's a requirement.
How is that hating? Explain that.
I mean, that's still a requirement, though.
No, I just want you to
That's fat shaming. That's fat shaming. That's hype shit.
It's a necessity.
No, look, you're changing
you're
have to buy 2 seats. You can't fit in that.
You're changing the narrative, bro.
How am I changing? I'm asking y'all to explain it. Y'all keep saying it's hating.
You're doing too much of this.
Explain to me how it's hating.
We're trying to. You can't say requirements are things that you're pointing out.
All right, so take it back to what we talking about.
We're talking about things that you just sit here and point out. Like if people was walking, we just people watching, and you sitting here saying, "Oh, dang, she too tall. Her feet too big."
Oh, that's like when you walk. Like,
but
first,
like imagine like is that person 8 feet tall?
But no, I'm just saying. Like even think about this. Right? I even think about. Hold on, no.
So now y'all changed it. Y'all changed it.
You didn't change the shit.
Yes, I did. I said something abnormal. I did say something. Did I not say abnormal? Something that.
But we said things that are.
Did I say that? Yes or no?
We said things that were still realistic, like oh, you're too pretty, or your teeth are too white. Or your car is too nice, like things like that. Those
I know what y'all said. I asked y'all. I gave an example.
You gave it a wild ass example.
That was my point, though. That's the point I was making.
But it was 2 different things. Like you changed the narrative at that point.
I was asking y'all to respond with that be hating in that situation.
No, we're gonna go back to the original.
Y'all gotta respond to me first. Tell me how that would be hating.
No. All right, hold on.
3-4 times.
But hold on. Your whole statement of saying if you see somebody that's 8 feet and be like, "Wow, you're too tall."
Right.
That's hating. If you're just saying, "Hey, wow, you're tall," okay, it's abnormal, but you're tall.
But give me the why. I heard y'all said it was hating. I said explain. That's my point.
You're telling somebody that they're too tall. Why? Is it in comparison to you, or is it the fact that they're too tall? You can't tell somebody that they're too tall.
I can't do it. Tell me why it's hating.
No, I'm sorry.
You keep doing it.
You shouldn't do it.
You still have yet to explain.
Because you're not. Because just because you're not that tall, you can't say they're too tall.
You keep saying what I can't say. I need you to explain why it's hating. You got no explanation.
That's the same thing.
It's just like if you can.
You got explanation?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can think about opposite, like it's just like somebody saying it's okay to be like, oh, you're too skinny, bro. You're just too skinny. People feel free about saying stuff like that.
Right.
But if you sit here and say, oh, you're too fat. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh snap, the whole room.
I need y'all to explain hate.
Because it can be offensive.
Offensive and hating is different. I need y'all to explain why it's hateful to say these things.
Why is it not hating?
Y'all told me it was hating. I didn't say it was not hating. I asked why is it.
I'm saying what you said was
so
hating.
you gonna ask me a question because you can't come up with an explanation?
Yeah, right. I said what you said. I said what you said was hating. Too tall and saying you're tall. It's 2 different things.
I know. I said if y'all can't explain what hating is, then what's the conversation about?
From the things that we said,
the hating is the fact
it was you pointing out things that's something that you don't feel in yourself. Basically, that's how I feel.
Thank you. Now we got it.
There we go. Oh, she's too pretty, or he's too pretty.
So you're saying.
Oh, her teeth too white, so they gotta be fake.
Right.
Oh, they're too skinny, so they must not be eating. Like
so you point out the insecurities in yourself almost.
So it may be something that you have going on.
Even with the same with the car.
You may envy. Yeah, like you
money,
said,
cars.
It took y'all 10 minutes to finally give me an explanation, but
thank
you.
Sometimes you think about that shit, dog.
It wasn't even that. It was the damn scenario that you brought up.
Yeah, you threw off the 8 feet tall.
I said, tell me why that's hating. Y'all kept saying because you can't do this. You can't do that.
You threw us up when you talk about the 8 foot tall person, and we talk about somebody's teeth and their cars.
So now y'all can't keep y'all composure and stay the course. Is that what you're telling me?
Bro,
that's
basically
what you meant.
That
wasn't
even
on the course.
I said. I responded to y'all.
That's the problem.
I responded to y'all.
Bro, you out here changing lanes, bro. You done got off on a new exit, dog.
Hey, you gotta stay with it to get loose.
Bro, you went from 75 to 85. That's 2 different
directions. What you want me to do?
Dog, stay in one lane.
I appreciate she finally gave an explanation. You threw in 2 cents because you didn't have nothing.
I couldn't get the words out.
It was a great explanation,
I couldn't get the words out.
You stink.
Woo! I wasn't prepared because, before we start sweating and shit again.
We got a brand new segment we introducing. Thank you for being so patient with us. We trying to work on this creative expression. Crate. A new segment. So we have something. Worst tweets of the week. Now this is completely subjective. Worst can mean just shit that stood out.
How you feel?
Right. So we had a contestant.
It's 2 tweets. There's first tweet and there's a response.
Completely anonymous, by the way.
Yeah, I'd never say nobody's name. Well, actually I would, but give a fuck.
Snitch ass.
Oh, we gotta call these motherfuckers out.
Snitch. I'll never tell.
Most of you guys eat on dates.
That's not what it says, does it?
Most of you guys eat on dates. Yeah. Oh, must. Oh, shit. You can't read, obviously. All right. My fault. All right. Must you guys eat on dates? What about hiking, golfing, taking walks in scenic areas, go-karting, bowling, sipping paint, pottery, or baking classes? I had a response that says, taking a girl out on a dinner date as the first date is so damn lazy. Wait. Before you even get into it,
this is first date.
Let's get into our resident female right here. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't feel like that's true. I mean, I feel like it's the first date. You can go to a hiking or a sipping paint and all this stuff, and a lot of females on the first date, they're like, oh, let's go out. They're trying to be cute on the first date most of the time, like, and then they want to be able to interact. You want to be able to have a conversation. You don't want to go to a sipping paint, not be able to interact or talk to that person. So eventually, I'm gonna go out after and do something, or go out to eat or something like that. So why not start off with a first date? And I feel like, me personally, a first date tells a lot about a person. It tells, like, class level in a way, or how much money they're willing to spend, if they even have manners. Like, it tells a lot. Like, if they're even material that you even want to deal with. Because you can find out some stuff through them just eating and be like, ugh, I don't even want to deal with this anymore. Like, so I feel like a first date is very important as far as going out to eat. So
do you think that's a valid contestant?
What, the
tweet?
Do you feel like it's like it's a terrible tweet?
It's not good. I don't know what the freak she was talking about. Tell me, I'm trying to figure out what she wanted.
Damn, you got beef, ain't it? You trying to meet up?
Tell me what she talking about.
Tell me what she said.
What did she want to do? Like, for real, like.
All right, so
she want to go hiking, bowling. She want to sweat on the first day.
First of all, the athleticism is out all the time though. So cut it out with the hiking.
Exactly.
Cut it out with the hiking. That's the first.
Y'all be fake hiking. Y'all just post pictures outside and go back in.
That's a fact. Makeup full of, you know what I'm saying?
Face full of makeup. You got a full face makeup on you. Hiking trip? Don't that shit come off?
I just want to count the ways that women have stripped us.
Oh my gosh! I mean,
of doing anything nice.
Yeah. And it's
for anybody.
Y'all in a bad place. It's like, damn, what am I supposed to do now?
We can't approach you.
Yeah, remember they made a big deal about $200 dates.
We can't say nothing to you if we can't even. They say don't even DM me if we don't send you a cash app or something.
No,
I mean, damn.
The one that kind of like got me was the one where a dude, just say if you kind of having a conversation with a dude or y'all conversing for a while, and he's like, okay, be ready on Friday. Friday at 8 o'clock. Oh no, he don't have no kind of respect for your time.
Yeah, I seen that. It went from like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for a dude to say this to me to like, nah, I got things to do. He don't ask me my schedule.
He just like, bro, half of y'all not even getting asked out on dates or first dates today. Y'all smashing the first date sometimes, or just doing extra stuff that don't even need to be done.
Sometimes there's nothing wrong with fucking on the first date, but you know,
it's a different
conversation.
I encourage it. I think that's more beneficial than anything.
I honestly do. Without having to go into a date. Yeah, you know, I agree with that.
Yeah. Looking up like, oh, we just finna. I'm out with my homeboys. Where you at?
Yeah, like, I got you.
But that's what a lot of folks consider a relationship. A lot of people are bad at just dealing with other people. They have because they learn how to fucking love from social media. They learn all these standards from the city girls and whoever. Future, come on, man. Future has the worst effect on men in the history. Future,
I mean, honestly,
I love my Atlanta guys, but a lot of this
it's on women too.
I'm just saying
they run to it and they start want to be like Future.
I didn't want to step out and disrespect a woman.
No, I'm
clearly he's a womanizer. Whoa, I didn't know where he was going with that. I love women.
I love women. I definitely love, especially my black women, bro. Stop it, bro.
I can't tell, bro. Why you dissing women, bro?
Wow, me?
What's up with him?
I know you not talking, bro.
Listen, man, I love me a bit.
Nah, tell us about that first date. I mean, do you feel that tweet was bad?
I feel that. Well, I feel like it was unprofessional.
Okay.
It was uncalled for.
Okay.
To call a first date dinner date lazy is like, what experiences are you having? Give me your example was something with a lot of effort and a good day. Because at this point, what you want to jump down with a parachute and bust through the damn roof of the crib with flowers?
Yeah.
I mean, damn, I don't know you like that. It's a good first date. I'm trying to figure out what you know what I'm saying, with how you speak, how well you hold a conversation. That's the number one thing. What are we talking about? Your mindset. The best place to do that is sitting down talking to one another. It's
intimate. You see how they act in public as well when you're sitting at a nice place. You see how they react to things.
If it is a nice place, are we going to a nice place?
That is very true.
You see what I'm saying? So I thought it was unprofessional. And I think it's just another...
It's another way to just put us down and put us in another box of something that we can't do or shouldn't do.
It's just another reason we need to get Megan Thee Stallion off the streets.
Stop bringing this girl up.
I mean, we need to get her.
I think it's a very serious issue.
You need to stop bringing. I don't know
her
what kind of
anger
or hate you have towards this woman.
She's out here putting her
Both of y'all, but definitely Zach, because I hear more from him than anything.
Whoa.
Leave her alone.
Damn, you like women, bro?
I don't like.
Leave Megan alone.
I don't like what's happening right now. That's not the one.
You want to be Tory friends so bad. We understand.
Tory. Have I ever said anything positive about Tory?
Nah, you don't rock with Tory. But we do understand the situation that we feel like it's alive.
Back to the tweet.
Nobody took it there but you. Nobody took it there but you. I didn't say nothing about Tory.
You brought up a whole person that had nothing to do with anything. So back to
she's
it has everything to do with it. The point I was going before I was so rudely interrupted. That's one of my favorite teachers in the things to say.
Yeah. Can you get a pause for a second? Like, geez, a moment of silence for this man to speak. Ooh. All right, do your thing.
It's another reason I have brought charges against the city girls as well. I'm waiting to hear back from my local courts.
As you should.
Young Miami specifically. That YouTube it disturbed me.
Canceled.
It disturbed me.
Yeah, get that shit. Yeah.
P Diddy will also be charged with accessory.
He should be. That shit was terrible.
You can't cancel Brother Love.
I expect indictment to be brought against Jocelyn soon as well.
Oh, she should have been. First of all, but her shit should. She should have been the way she had. Never mind.
What's the other tweet? What's the other tweet?
Oh, you just jumping forward?
Damn.
Shit, we can't even. God damn, bro, we can't even.
Nonsense. Like seriously, you talking real nonsense. That is sad.
The charges will be presented against the court.
That has nothing to do with nothing. Nobody want to hear that.
All right, you know what? You want to skip along? Let me ask you a question, right?
What?
Shit that you was just watching. Would you rather, like, say you have a son, right? Since, obviously we can't talk about the city girls and Megan, all of that.
We can't say nothing on our own show.
Yeah, at all.
Sweet Jesus.
I thought it was, Scoop and Shawn, but okay. You have a son, right? Would you rather your son to act more like Russell Wilson or Future? By the way, I think that was some of the...
That's one of the worst questions I've ever heard.
I don't understand why that shit still is.
And charges will be brought on him as well for servicing that.
That shit was disgusting.
Definitely Russell. Why would I not want my child to act like Russell? Like, if... Yeah.
You got people
just like
calling Russell Wilson a cornball.
He is.
I would take the cornball. They got more money.
Okay.
That's focused on a lot more things other than stuff that really don't even matter.
Hold on. So I want to address that.
Creating hella broken homes.
No, I want to address that real quick.
Okay.
So the first thing that she did to respond to corny was more money.
That's
interesting. That was the first thing that you said. That was the first thing that you said. I say the cornball that makes more money. That's exactly what you said.
That's how you started.
That's interesting.
That's the introduction.
No, we know what you said. You ain't gotta say it again.
I don't care. Y'all can say the money thing. Okay.
You said the money thing. We didn't say the money.
Y'all can point it out like I'm saying it in an order of like, okay, this is.
I don't know what the order you was doing. I'm just pointing out. I just thought it was an observation.
First thing on your mind, huh?
That's fine.
You be walking around calling niggas broke, huh?
So would it be cool if he didn't have as much money?
Like I said, I would still want the Russell Wilson over the Future.
You didn't say that. You just said that.
I did say that. What do you mean? I already say I would take the cornball. I would take the Russell Wilson. I can't even talk English.
Just saying,
Anyway, like I said, I would rather take the Russell Wilson just because of compared to Future. First off, he's doing a lot of things and a lot of damage to a lot of people and his kids and his families. Don't want that. Don't want to be a part of it. A lot of his baby mamas don't even like him. Cool. Russell Wilson, he does not have a lot of baby mamas. He only has one, from our knowledge.
So you could have threw that in every part of every statement that you said.
From your knowledge,
from day one, you don't know anything about any of these to say our knowledge.
Anyway, I've done some research on
okay.
to know that they don't care for him.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay, fair enough.
Whatever. But Russell Wilson, on the other hand, he seemed like a respectable, stand-up guy. As far as kids, they seem like they look up him. He's a family man. He's a businessman. He does a good job at his actual career or job, whatever he does, football and all that stuff. But yeah, like I would definitely want a Russell Wilson over a Future.
Okay. I mean, listen, I didn't. First of all,
I don't want nobody dressed like Future.
Clearly, several people did, so that was already...
They love that shit, but I mean, I had nothing to say about that because to me that was just a dumb question. I hate the comparison at this point. Like, why y'all keep talking about that shit?
I just thought it was a weird, silly question because you don't know them. I can see if you knew both of them.
Like, if I'm sitting in the room with both of them and we're friends, but
it's like outside looking in. You don't have to know somebody to go from an outside looking in. It's like. But you may look at a girl and you be like, you don't know nothing about this girl, and be like, I don't want to talk to her. I can just look at her and say, this is not my type of girl.
Could possibly be wrong too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying from the outside looking in, you already can tell. You may see her interacting with somebody.
Well, I'm gonna just say this from a man's point of view. At least for me as a dude, I'm not about to ask you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Would you rather your son act like Russ or Future? I want my son to act like me.
My whole stance is, bro, I've never met them. I don't know what they act like.
At all.
Anything that they want to be seen as posted by them or their team.
The question is either or. It's not like, do you not want them to do anything? Y'all saying all this, I want them to be like, no, that's not the question. The question is...
The context was
do you want them to act like them? Do you want them to be like one of the other?
That was the question.
Yeah, and I'm saying neither one of them.
About me or I don't know them. Y'all going too deep. It's not even that deep. It's either one or the other.
It's a valuable question that we don't care to answer for. Like that
was the whole point of us bringing it to the.
I'm just saying, y'all brought it up, and
can't even say that
exactly.
I did.
Woman always putting us down. Man. I tell you, bro. We can't.
The point was we was trying to highlight how silly of a question it was in the first place. Was kind of the context of it. What we're saying is, it has been a lot of energy invested into two individuals
that 97% of y'all do not know.
And Russell was considered corny before he was with Sierra and before Sierra was with Future. Future was considered toxic before he was doing all the stuff he was doing post Sierra. So these have been the same individuals. Now they want to pair them together for life because Future has several kids and baby mamas.
Yeah, like
he has several kids and baby mamas.
There's other dudes that's out here smashing y'all baby mamas. Like they ain't never comparing them to those.
Never comparing them.
You don't have no celebrity baby mama.
You just said you knew one of them.
You follow one of them.
Don't Bow Wow. No, they got a famous baby mama.
Joey is not that famous. Not Sierra famous.
We're not comparing the level of fame.
They famous.
They just famous.
I'm saying,
they got some notoriety.
She's not famous enough to be like, oh, okay. And they're not with anybody else to compare them to. What? You don't compare Future and Bow Wow?
I mean, if that's what people wanted our narrative to be.
Together, so it don't even matter. They don't have another person that we can compare them to.
You missing the point. You going too specific.
They have something
we're saying the whole
Future.
point is that they're trying to tie them together over something that Future has several ties to. He has several situations.
No, but y'all comparing Sierra because Sierra has a.
No, we're not comparing Sierra. No, we're not comparing Sierra.
We're saying for the simple fact they're comparing Future
picking those two specifically like
because of Sierra.
This represents a whole thing of people, and this represents a whole thing of people. That's where people are using that. They're using them as the face of type.
Y'all comparing.
We're not comparing.
Y'all are. Are y'all not comparing Future and Russell?
No.
Is that not the comparison?
We're saying
that was the whole thing.
We're saying people are using them too for reasons we don't understand. Yeah.
These two things when it's like that's
because Sierra is a celebrity and she has a celebrity husband who is doing really well. And the rest of them, they may be dating, but their significant other is not probably doing as well as Future or anybody else that they may have been with. So
or we just don't know.
That's
exactly.
Or
we just don't know. None of these, man.
Obviously, they're not because y'all don't know any of them people, or y'all don't know who they're dating. So
I don't know anything about Future or Sierra.
You know, Sierra has a baby by Future, and you know Sierra has a
baby
because
by Russell, that's the whole.
They are famous. They're at that level.
But that's not the only famous people they're around. That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, but that's the only group. That's the only triangle that we have. We don't have.
We have several triangles.
We got hexagons.
We have several triangles.
We have what Joey and
I'm talking about in the sphere of celebrity couples. We have several triangles.
We done had a bunch of them passed around, baby.
I'm talking about with Future.
No.
Probably.
We're talking about Future and his baby mamas and all that stuff. That's what we're talking about.
We weren't talking about. We're not talking about Future and his baby
mamas.
No, we weren't. You was talking about that. We were talking about how they're choosing Future and Russell to represent a type of dude.
Y'all love to do that.
No.
No.
We didn't change the subject. You're trying to get
outside the parameters of what we're saying.
You're trying to take it to something literal.
Like, hey, do you want a cornball or a toxic person? And they using Future as toxic
as the face of toxic,
as cornball.
As the face of cornball, good dude. That's the
question
point.
For you, right?
What's up?
Say like hypothetically speaking, right?
Okay.
Would you ever get with Sierra? Like outside, like you're saying, like would you?
What you mean?
It's like she was. I ain't got no proof, son.
Sierra been fine since she been married.
No, I'm saying, no. You didn't hear what she said.
I don't give married. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Sierra been fine. Sierra got way better looking since she had them kids.
She has.
She looking crazy.
Yeah, she is. She looking amazing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You get her good. It was never not a time she didn't look good.
Nah, she was not. I said this like early on.
Yeah.
She was more like defined. Like her arms a little more defined. She was more had a chiseled chin.
Yeah.
I was like, she had to gain a little bit of that.
And it's not like she was on the track. We just saying since she's been like this, she has been at the peak of how she looks.
Would you eat her ass?
Huh?
Would you?
No.
No. All right.
Come on.
You an ass eater, dog?
Bro, what's up with you, bro?
I was wondering. New segment.
Over or under?
Under what? Over what? Under what?
Jordans.
Over what? Under what?
Over or under? I don't get it. Hold on.
Overrated, underrated.
Over, underrated?
Or
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what you're saying. Over, underrated. Okay.
First,
Yeah. No, go ahead. But you were
Go
saying
ahead. We
over,
just saying make sure you say the whole word.
Yeah.
Jordan.
At the way it
Jordan's
still is
been
now,
overrated.
it's overrated.
Out, man.
Yeah.
It's
overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah, I'd say it's overrated, especially like
Jordan's overrated.
Just selling out for no reason.
Yeah.
Nigga, $5,000 for a pair of sneakers. Like, come on.
Yeah, stop it.
You can't even go to the store and buy no shoes no more.
No, you can't. That shit is ridiculous. You think Teslas are overrated?
Under. I love Tesla.
Underrated. Electric cars are different.
I love Tesla.
All electric cars are underrated.
I love Tesla. But they probably are overrated, but I just buy it. I done heard a lot of bad things about
I do not.
I actually heard a lot of them shits be they got like cheap interior, like a lot of it.
I think
there's a lot of recalls on them shits too.
I think they overrated.
Tesla.
I think they overrated.
I can see why.
I think
you
they
probably
overrated.
true, but I'm rocking with under. Let's go next.
Oh man.
Baseball jerseys.
Underrated. Extremely underrated.
This ain't 2003. Them shits is trash.
Nah, them shits, but
overrated.
You think how they? You see a lot of people with them?
No.
Exactly. I think they're underrated.
If it's not popular, it ain't popping. Over.
Super underrated, bro. Baseball jerseys are fire, bro.
Next.
You need to find you a team.
Next.
I think they're underrated. Personally.
Do you own one that you wear regularly?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. So we got our answer.
Oh my god.
Next.
You think Future is over or underrated?
Ooh, Future is underrated. Future's one of the greatest. I was just playing Future. If you not catalog wise as far as album, but if you put together like his top 100 songs, they're better than damn near every hip hop artist in history. Future's catalog is crazy.
In terms of what?
In terms of anthems, hits.
Yes, he does have a lot of hits. But you talking about right now, in this point in time, in this day and age, in 2022, he's overrated. You
changed without my answer. You can have your own answer.
Was his question.
No, I'm saying you changed my answer. You can have your answer.
You was talking about stuff in 2013, 2014.
That was my answer.
Bro, you can't say that. Like, that's not. No, you can't. That's just
you're not allowed to say that.
Have your own answer.
You can't say it because it's just like you said something about the baseball jersey. Back then, that shit was popping. Like,
no, I was answering why I thought it was. That's what I'm saying. Have your own answer. We can have our own answer.
I think he's overrated, honestly.
Yeah,
I think he's overrated. I mean, yeah, it just Future's just he's
okay.
to your point. I mean, I don't agree with that. I mean, he does have a lot of great songs, a lot of hits, but
got more than Nas. He got more great songs than Nas. He got more great songs than J. Cole.
Yo, you first of all, you.
No, I'm just yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no.
Jay-Z is my favorite rapper.
I didn't say Jay-Z. I said J. Cole.
So hold on, you throw Nas and J. Cole in there.
Answer the question.
I mean, the subject, bro.
That's debatable.
Cool.
That's debatable.
He's in that sphere though. Those are two goats, right?
That's debatable.
There's two goats, right?
Well, J. Cole ain't in the same sphere with Nas.
Two elite, all-time, highly revered, right?
Yeah.
And Future's debatable, right? Okay.
Right.
So that lets you know what Future is. They
don't base it by just straight 100 songs. They base it by that catalog in its entirety.
I say he has more songs, so that's what my statement.
Yeah, I'm just saying they don't.
Every time I say you want to try to switch it,
they don't base
anyway,
it
on. Over or under grass walls?
Grass walls?
Oh, I've been seeing that lately. That shit's overrated as fuck, bro. Nah, you've been seeing like when people be having the wall, the grass.
I ain't seen it.
Like when you go out and they.
I ain't seen it.
Damn, nigga, you don't go nowhere, huh?
You ain't seen that shit.
Yeah, you.
Oh, you talking about in club shit? Type shit.
Yeah, like the
lounge,
like
yeah.
That shit's overrated. They be having girls be having it in their house.
That shit underrated. That shit fire, man.
It's fire, but that shit overrated.
Nah, you see that shit everywhere.
I don't see it everywhere. I just said I ain't seen it.
Cause he don't go nowhere.
Obviously, this gonna be in the house though. It ain't that hot outside.
Overrated, underrated children.
Under.
Overrated.
Actually, I think it's underrated at this point. I think it's
overrated. And the numbers show. They said the baby's low as hell. The birth rate's low as fuck.
Yeah,
It's about to spike up like
it's
a
about to
motherfucker
spike
though.
up, yeah.
It's definitely. You think so?
Ain't no more voices.
In certain places.
In certain places, yeah, and them playing B's, you gonna get arrested for them
but
joints.
even if you go out of country, or go out of state,
Brunch.
still
Overrated.
Overrated as fuck, bro. Cause brunch ain't even brunch no more, bro. Brunch is a fucking party at this point.
That's what brunch is.
No, brunch is between breakfast and lunch. We're trying to eat.
Yeah, brunch is at 4:00.
Yeah, yo, they be fucking.
Y'all some hating motherfuckers, man.
Bro,
motherfuckers be lit. Hey,
bro, can I eat my steak and eggs first? Jeez, see, that's the problem.
Nah, they be talking over them eggs.
Yeah, talking over the eggs. Then you got ass juice in my steak, bro. That's not what I'm here for.
That French
Sweat
toast,
rag.
man.
See?
Sweat rags.
Exactly.
Spilled the whole bottle of mimosa. Oh, man, another one.
I mean, it is overrated, but y'all hating. Y'all front.
No.
Y'all start talking about the most weirdest complaints. It's too late in the day. I thought.
No. I'm not saying that it's too late in the day. I'm just talking about the.
You did. Somebody says you did say.
Yeah, brunch be starting at 4:00.
It don't matter when.
No, I'm here when I go to brunch. You know, I want to eat first before the party.
Well, eat first. Eat before you go to the damn
party. No, I'm going to a restaurant.
Y'all got the strangest complaints I've ever heard in my life.
It's a sit-down restaurant and we partying. How?
They have places that have different ambiances and vibes for each setting. So
but I'm going. I want to hear music. I want to hear. I want to have bottomless mimosas.
Been to several quiet brunches.
No, I said I want to hear music.
I've been to several places that have music.
You're not getting bottomless at no regular. You're getting a craft.
Correct. Yeah.
You're getting a bottomless.
I'm saying I want to hear some. I want to hear the music that I want to listen to.
They have several places for
that you just sitting on your ass.
Yes.
And with the music playing.
Yes.
Where we just go? Where I just went for my sister's birthday.
Exactly.
I don't know.
There's several places that do that.
They got.
That's what they have ones that advertise. Yeah.
Yeah, Rockside.
They have places that advertise day parties. That have places that advertise. Hey, come get your food. They got different.
I ain't seen them.
Pasha is overrated.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that shit was overrated.
Pasha's fire though.
Pasha is fire though. Even though it is kind of overrated, but it's still fire. Like, it's always still a fire.
That should be packed, bro. That valet line be disgusting. Them folk be drunk as hell arguing, coming out.
Hey, is Benihana?
Benihana's overrated. Benihana been good.
You said it's not good for you?
I said Benihana been good forever. I ain't been in a minute because
they overpriced.
The quality
they overpriced the motherfucker.
First of all, y'all ain't finna do that. Like, every place ain't overpriced. Cut it out.
That is true, but
they've been overpriced.
They was one of the first overpriced.
Yeah, they've been overpriced for a long time, dog.
Take y'all to
wash rags.
Bro, if you ain't using a wash rag,
cut it out.
You're dirty.
Overrated.
I like using loofahs.
Exactly. Give me something I can get my back with.
Yeah,
y'all doing all this.
I use both.
Yeah, I mean, you use both, but I mean, nah, man, I need that loofah, bro.
Yeah, I need the, yeah.
No, because it's made for two different things. One is for the bar, and then the other one is for the squeeze.
You can put a bar on a loofah. Yeah. I've done it before.
I mean, but that's not what it's made for me.
God, it works, though.
Stop goddamn shaking that shit, bro.
iPhones.
Ooh, they starting to become overrated.
They've
been overrated. They've been overrated for a while, but I mean, I'm not gonna change.
I would say Apple, as far as their products when it comes to like laptops and
Apple
other things, other than
Apple
phones,
been trash. Cut it out.
Yeah, Apple been overrated for a long time,
but
I mean, we're not gonna change.
Yeah, because it's convenient.
P-Valley.
I've never watched it.
You never watched P-Valley?
Nah.
That shit is terrible.
Is it really?
Overrated.
Well, I only watched one episode. I don't know about it.
People had high. Like
because the first season was pretty good. It was pretty decent.
So you're talking about this new season?
Yeah.
No, I'm glad she said it like that because the first season wasn't all that great. It was just very popular.
That's what I'm saying. It was
extremely decent. Like, it wasn't like a horrible
But the hype
show.
that came with it wasn't like, I don't know where that hype come from because it wasn't like the show was so good. Oh my God, it's the greatest shit ever. They was just hyped to see. I don't know what it was. The strip club show, yeah. Strip club show, yeah.
Marvel movies.
Overrated. How many more? They coming out with silly Hulk. She-Hulk? Wait,
these all
don't try to use that. Don't try. We talking about the history of Marvel. Why everything's so recent with you?
Oh my gosh, that shit ain't even come out yet.
I met him last week.
I don't do the Marvel. That is just not for me.
I would say DC is underrated. Marvel is slightly overrated. Only because when they realized how much they had a hold on the game, they started to force feed.
Okay.
And the quality kind of suffered a little bit.
Okay, I agree with that. But I do feel like DC's like kind of in the middle, just for the simple fact, like their last few movies have been trash to me.
You got your goddamn mind.
Personally.
Them things too long.
That Suicide Squad was fire on HBO.
The new one?
Yes.
Oh, with Idris?
Not Suicide Squad. Yeah, that was Suicide Squad. Yeah, that shit was fire on HBO.
Maybe I have to rewatch it. That
goddamn, the fucking Joker was fire. She was amazing.
Okay, Joker, cool, but I'm talking about like their superhero joints like that.
That is, I just said
no,
two
superheroes.
No, Joker's not a superhero.
It had Batman in the film.
In Joker?
Yeah, it had his butler, had like a little kid Batman.
Yeah, man, get the fuck out of here, though.
Hold on.
That's not Batman.
That was Batman.
Bro, Batman, he wasn't even Batman at the time.
He wasn't.
Batman is a fucking person.
I understand that.
Did you watch the recent Batman? He was a regular person with a mask on.
I didn't watch that shit.
He was the most regular person in the world.
He wasn't the vigilante at the time.
I heard that new Batman was terrible.
It wasn't terrible. It was just long.
All of the new ones. All of the ones with what's your boy Ben Affleck.
Them shits was good.
That shit was horrible.
You got your damn.
That Batman versus Man versus Steel, whatever that shit. Whatever.
First of all, you mixed up like 4 movies in that.
The Batman versus Superman shit. Oh yeah, that one. Batman versus
Superman, Man of Steel. Come on, bro.
It's all the same. It's all the same one.
It's not all the same.
Same shit.
Okay, Cable.
Who?
Cable is extinct.
You said Cable or Hable? Nah, it sounded like you said Hable. My fault. I didn't understand what you were saying.
I thought it's drinking.
Cable is extinct.
Yeah, Cable is extinct. I mean, but people still got it, and it's actually kind of useful. I like the Food Network.
That's what I'm saying. They need to sleep on cable.
Yeah, I mean the Food Network is cool.
Radio.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's extinct.
Yeah, that joint is dying.
Why y'all saying all this old shit?
Radio is not overrated.
It's extinct. It's not even relevant. What are we talking about?
It's relevant.
Okay, well, since what you got?
I gave more than anybody. Yes, I had.
You gave like 3.
I gave 3 in a row. What are you talking about? Yes, I gave Apple all that shit.
Yeezys.
Over.
Under.
Extremely overrated.
Completely under. That's
extremely overrated.
Yeezys got so popular so fast, folks started to hate them. That's how dominant Yeezy was.
And it's overrated.
And because it came in an era where everybody gets tired of shit so quick. If this shit was in like 2000, this shit would be the Air Force One.
2000 to 2010, it would have been amazing.
That's my point.
Yeah, that shit is overrated, bro.
People only dislike that shit.
I don't like the way it looks.
Because they gonna say he make too much. Jordan release shoes every fucking week, so cut it out. It don't even make sense. It's ridiculous. That's why y'all folks just be having the most
he released too much
illogical complaints.
40 Dunks just came out.
Like, what are you talking about? New Balance released shoes like a month. Everybody released shoes like a month.
New Balance is actually, I'm gonna say New Balance is underrated though.
Nobody asked, so.
Well, I'm saying it.
Yeezy's clear.
No,
New Balance.
Yo, but Yeezys is clearly overrated. The whole Yeezy brand thing is overrated. The flock for him, just I gotta have to use Yeezy.
It's Kanye West.
Give a fuck about Kanye West? The fuck he was Kanye East, North, or South?
The city came out when he was in the city. That's all I know. But that's neither here nor there.
I wasn't there.
The city was.
Okay.
Chloe Bailey. Can't say her name.
That's another woman I got under investigation.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, sometimes.
You know who she is, though.
Yeah, but sometimes I would say that she's overrated.
I got her in the investigation. I still, it's some fishy going on with the gun and the YSL and affiliation with the.
You conspiracy theorists.
I mean, it's a lot of handcuffs.
Like I said,
DDG just got arrested with
him. I was gonna say some stuff about the girls, like they always got something to do.
Did you just ask about a woman?
But I was talking about her, and now you bring it in YSL. I'm talking about her, not everybody else and all this stuff.
I said overrated. She came out with the little what was that thing that she came out with? What's my phone? That shit. Ooh. But no, she came out. Oh, when that little busted challenge came, right?
Yeah.
Everybody saw she had a little sex appeal, and then she started going off the rail, and everybody was, Chloe, we don't care. Give a fuck, man.
Snowfall.
It's tough because
it's trash, bro.
It got bad reviews, so trash
is overrated.
No,
man.
I think it's fairly rated because it got the bad reviews that it deserved.
And that wasn't the question.
Fairly rated.
Snowfall is trash. That's crazy because them first 3 seasons
was amazing.
So
Ozark
is fire, underrated. Ozark is fire.
It is fire.
Even though that last season, the second half was the last season overall was probably the worst season out of all of them, but that was a good show.
But
it was a
still,
great show.
I think it may have been the worst, but it was still a good.
Yeah, that's
season.
what I'm saying. That's why I said the worst of them,
Of
not
them,
like
yeah.
trash, but I was still probably like it was on the border of like a 7.5. That's how.
Because you're used to 9.5.
That's my point.
Every time.
That's my point.
Yeah, it had some.
If that was the first season of a show, it might have been looking like 8.5. 8. You know what I'm saying? Would have. So
and then they could have ran it. They could have started over.
Yeah. But yes.
Okay, what about Instagram?
Ooh,
Instagram. It's weird, but I'm gonna say overrated. Like
Instagram is overrated.
Yeah, because it's to the point where like you said earlier, like if you got to detox off of something,
yeah, true.
You on Twitter. I mean, you on Instagram that much that you have to detox from it.
But is that Instagram or is that just any social media app? Period. You know what I'm saying?
Because people do say I'm detoxing from social media.
Yeah, exactly.
Very
That's
true.
what I'm saying. So
Very
I can't
true.
put that oldness on IG because people scroll through both. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So social media might just be overrated itself.
Yeah.
I mean, you get a lot of things from it, but I feel like it's taking over. It's to the point where people don't even know how to communicate in person anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Like,
I agree. Yeah, I say overrated, but yeah, overrated. Instagram overrated for sure.
Social media itself is just to me overrated.
Okay, last one. Drake.
Overrated.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say overrated.
What?
I'm a fan of Drake.
He's a fan of Drake.
Yeah, I like Drake.
I've been calling him overrated.
Yeah, I like Drake, but I mean he's been doing a lot of like trash quality shit. Like it's not the same anymore.
Trash quality?
Yeah, it
you
has
have quality trash.
Yeah.
No, he's saying the quality
of
of
it is
it. Threesomes.
Never had one. I can't speak.
Lame ass nigga.
Damn, it's like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I asked the question.
You can answer too.
You didn't answer. You just asked us a question.
Y'all didn't ask me to answer.
You see what I'm saying? You see how she always try to change it?
No, all right.
We're
Cut it
asking
out.
you to answer.
Threesomes for you.
Over, I guess. I don't know. Overrated. I feel like there's too much going on. 1, 2, 3, like. Yeah.
Open relationships.
Bruh, over.
Might be overrated.
Got nervous.
Might be overrated. Might be. I mean, I think because at that point, sometimes like too many feelings becoming involved.
It's called open for a reason,
Yeah,
which means
you try
all
to-
the feelings are understood.
Yeah, but sometimes it just.
I think it's underrated, man. Only reason I'm gonna say underrated because people shame anything that's like y'all said, not normal.
Not normal, yeah.
So let's
I got
do
you.
that. Yeah, I'm gonna use y'all. What y'all used against me for 45 minutes, I'm gonna use against y'all. Insecure because you think if it was you, then everything would be bad.
Weave.
Weave?
Ooh,
that shit is overrated.
That's a mixture of both for me.
Fuck that. That shit is overrated, bro. I mean, unless you, fuck that. Yo, fuck that. Don't wear no fucking weave, man. I do not like weave, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
You hateful, bro.
Sorry,
hateful,
I don't like that shit, bro.
I mean, girls look good with weave. I mean, women look good with
All right,
weave.
hold on. All right. Define the weave part. You talking about the sew-in joints or
No,
the frontal
weave.
joints?
Or
like
weave.
In general.
Nah,
Y'all always trying to specify some
No,
shit.
it's
Nah.
any extra hair.
Any
added to
extra
their
that's
real hair.
not your hair. God damn.
Damn. See, that's tough because I mean,
That's why I said it's
I rock with the braids. I rock with the faux locks and all that other shit. But them fucking frontal joints, when I can pull that bitch up when you sweating.
That's a wig.
That's still weave, man.
That's a wig.
That's still weave, though. It's not
Yeah,
That's
it
a
is.
wig.
Yeah, it's not your hair.
When I come here and I say I want a wig, they're not gonna start doing your hair. They're gonna give you a fucking
Either
head.
way,
That's
though,
two different
You
things.
don't know too much about it, so it don't matter.
I'm saying that's two
Okay.
different things though.
Sew-ins are. I don't
Yeah.
pull it. Yeah, I don't like that shit either.
You can't pull out
You
a
can
sew in.
sew.
Yeah, why you can't? You can glue it in too.
You can glue a wig and you can sew a wig in. So
Yeah.
He said sew in.
you can sew a wig in. You can glue.
You can glue.
I'm
you
talking
can
about
glue-
what he said.
Well,
You
you
telling
can-
me? I'm
you can
telling
glue
what he
weave and
said.
you can sew the weave. That's
Either
same
way
difference.
go, it don't matter. So you say it's.
I said I like weave.
So,
I say I'm indecisive, but for the most part, it's a little
Overrated.
overrated. Yeah, I do. Oh my gosh.
you're not with it. Okay.
Casamigos. Oh what?
Casamigos overrated like a motherfucker.
Casamigos fire. He tripping.
Ugh.
I like Casamigos.
Disgusting.
I mean, tequila's the fucking same thing, man.
No, but that
Except the
tequila is
gold one. That
disgusting.
shit nasty.
That No.
Nah, don't do that.
Not Casamigos though. The Reposado. Oh, it's actually alright.
Okay, I can go with you, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, no. You said
generally speaking, tequila is like
the Reposado is the darker one, right?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
That one's.
And I don't drink tequila, but I mean, I will
get messed up faster. But
get to the point.
Yeah.
Neither one of them. I don't like neither one of them. They're not good to me.
Tequila's like tequila and vodka, like the two ones that are pretty standard in how they taste.
Yeah,
because you'll have 1800. You're not gonna say that shit tastes like Casamigos or Terramana. Or
I get what you're saying because I
mean, of course it's gonna be a slight variance, but tequila still has that same like after. It just either has less sting or an aftertaste or or more.
I agree.
Yeah.
Now you was about to ask what silly shit that you
said pets.
I did. You said cats, and I hate cats.
Chris Brown.
Ooh.
Usher will clean him the fuck up.
I agree. However,
Chris Brown is overrated.
He's not.
I wouldn't say that. I'm indecisive about Chris Brown.
Well, where is he rated? Let's first of all. Is he above Usher?
What are we rating? Like, what is the rating? What is
and based on
catalog.
Catalog?
Yeah,
I'm saying,
music.
what is it, like
No.
Like,
music.
Like
music.
Do you rate him above Usher or not?
It's music.
Oh. No.
No, I don't think he doesn't have a better catalog.
R. Kelly?
Nobody's above R. Kelly. I'm sorry.
Cut it the fuck out.
I'm sorry.
Cut it out.
I'm sorry.
Cut it out.
Listen.
Cut it out. Stevie Wonder ain't losing to nobody.
You heard what Boosie said.
Stevie Wonder ain't losing to nobody.
Boosie said R. Kelly got the best catalog.
Stop
Yo,
it.
most people would say R.
It
Kelly
ain't
has
no
the
most
best.
people. That's not true. You didn't even ask nobody.
I asked a lot of people.
R. Kelly's not beating Michael
Hey, yo,
Jackson.
listen,
He's not beating Prince. He's
R.
not
Kelly
beating
wrote
Stevie
Michael
Wonder.
Jackson.
What that got to do with the music?
Hey, yo, y'all
What
put in
that
the
got to do
comments
with the
about
music?
R. Kelly, man. Hey, his music only.
Okay, let me give Party Next Door some of Drake's catalog then, since we going. Oh, he wrote that. Yeah. So what?
Party Next Door. What he write?
He made work
Yeah, for Rihanna.
for him and for her and Drake.
No, he ain't write Drake part.
The Weeknd and Party Next Door gave Drake half of his R&B catalog. What are you talking about? That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm a fan of The Weeknd, so he can do whatever he want.
Gave that man a whole album. His first classic album.
Take Care?
Yes.
You saying they wrote that for him?
The Weeknd made that album.
He ain't
What
write
are you
that for
talking
him.
about?
He ain't write that for him.
I didn't say right. He made the album. He made the melodies. He chose the beats. All of that.
Not all of that.
Okay, I got one.
We ain't gonna argue about this right now.
Stevie Wonder getting R. Kelly up out of here. Michael Jackson is not losing anybody. Neither is Prince. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Isley Brothers might have something to do with R. Kelly, but hey, yeah.
Listen, but you're saying like
I'm naming them ones.
So is R. Kelly not great?
I didn't say he wasn't.
No, I'm asking.
You said he's not losing to anybody. I'm responding to that. Don't try to switch the narrative like I'm saying he's not good. You said R. Kelly got the best catalog. I said no. There's at least 4 or 5 people that got better R&B catalogs.
So when you say they're not losing to anybody, right?
Correct.
You put them two. You put Prince and Michael against each other.
It will be
one
a draw.
of them has to lose.
It will be a draw.
You think 10-10?
It will be a draw. Absolutely.
Okay.
Nah, actually, Michael Jackson is cleaning Prince. Would Michael Jackson beat Prince?
Ooh, I think he would.
Yeah, he got Jackson 5. Yeah, Michael Jackson beating Prince.
Right.
That's blasphemy of me.
Yeah, Michael might beat everybody.
Michael is beating everybody.
Yeah. But back to that Chris Brown thing.
Chris Brown is overrated. I think his it's more quantity over quality.
Yeah,
he got a real nasally voice too.
And he puts out a lot of fucking
shit.
He got to put out a lot of fucking shit. I don't want an album with 45 songs in it. I don't even have time to listen to a 45 song
I'll give him
album.
credit for staying like popping for this long though. But
yeah, definitely. I agree.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for a really long time.
Yeah, he's maybe like the Drake of R&B in that sense.
Okay.
I might give him that.
With that longevity and just staying relevant for that.
Exactly. Yeah, make
I
the
agree.
poppy.
But I think he's really talented too, though. Like just a talented person overall.
I don't know what his talents are.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all keep saying that shit. I don't know what Chris Brown does.
Saying he could draw, he could dance.
If that's what you think, sure.
It's not. That's what we think.
I'm saying if you think that's
man do.
Yeah.
that doesn't mean everybody sees it the same way.
So do you think Chris Brown can dance?
I've seen him do some crackhead type shit a few times that folks
We're
was
not
like,
talking about that. We're talking about him actually dancing.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Maybe
better.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
if he's not into dancing,
if
he's not into dance like that, he might understand.
What
do you consider a good dancer?
Why do y'all always do that? Y'all say something, ask me something. I didn't say
you can't say nothing.
I didn't say he could or could not dance. I said it depends on if you think that's good dancing or not.
But we be asking you
but
questions.
Everybody
you
doesn't.
Avoid.
You never said.
No, he did. He said he can dance. He can draw. That's the first thing he said.
No, but we never said is he a good dancer. We said can he dance.
I said if that's what you think dancing is.
And we're asking you, is either a yes
I don't
or no.
know. Shit, I think.
Why is it so hard to say yes or no?
Because if you talk about choreography, it's a lot of people that can do that well.
It's not a lot of people who can do that well.
That can't do choreography?
It's a lot of people who can't do that well. I went to school with people who couldn't do that well.
We talking about people that
you said a lot of people. I've witnessed a lot of people who cannot do that well. I watch TV.
I'll get
a lot of people cannot do that well.
Mosquito,
I was talking about artists. I was talking about artists, right?
Rihanna couldn't do that really well, and we've seen it.
I said it's a lot of people that can. We're not talking about who can.
I'm saying you're saying it like it's just a general thing. We're talking about people who can actually.
It's generally accepted that R&B artists be doing dance routines.
All we're asking is a yes or no question.
Do I think he can dance? Yeah, he can dance. A lot of people that can dance.
Okay.
I don't know if he can dance good.
We're talking about.
You don't know if he can dance good?
I don't know if he can dance good though.
Yeah, we off this, man.
You know what I'm saying? Usher might like clink. Usher can dance. Usher can dance.
You go ahead and cut this.
Omarion can dance.
You can cut this.
Michael Jackson
can
dance.
Thank you for tuning in to episode 3. We'll be back sometime soon when this nigga get his head straight.